Okay, we're going to look at compound interest. I'm going to read our situation, and then I'm going to associate the important pieces of information with the variables for our compound interest formula. So you receive $2,852 from your grandparents, and you want to invest it for 7 years to be used for post-secondary tuition. The word is missing there. You have the option of two plans. The first plan is 3.18% per annum, so that means per year, compounded monthly, or 4% per year or annum, compounded annually. That's once per year. How much more money is made with option one than option two? So we have our formula down here, and we have our definitions. FV stands for future value. PV is present value multiplied by 1 plus the interest rate, that's the R, divided by C, which is compound period, to the power of YR, which is years, times the compound period. Okay. What I'm going to do is I'm going to read through the situation again and highlight the important pieces of information as they pertain to each of these variables. So this question is asking us how much will we have in the future, in 7 years. Excuse me. So what we need to define is how much we have right now, which is the present value. So we've been given $2,852. Our years, we know it's going to take 7 years, so that's going to be our YR. And because we have two plans, we have two interest rates and two compounding periods. The interest rates are straightforward. They're percentages, so 3.18 per year or 4% per year. The compound periods, though, compound monthly and compounded annually. These are important. They have like specific definitions. Monthly means 12 times per year, while annually is just once per year. Okay? So those are really important for us. And there's different types. It could be like weekly, bi-weekly, bi-monthly. Those are the two for our situation. And let's just define that this is option one and this is option two. So what we're going to do is start with option one, plug in all our values, solve it. Start with option two. And then we have to compare which one has more. In fact, it's saying how much more does one make than option two. It's possible that option two makes more money. So let's figure this out. So future values are unknown is equal to the present value, and the present value, like we said, is $2,852 multiplied by 1 plus the interest rate. Now, interest rate can't be written as a percentage. It has to be written as a decimal. To turn a percentage into a decimal, you divide by 100. So we do 3.18 divide 100, and that's actually going to give you 0.0318 divided by, we said the compound period is 12 times per year, so we put in the value of 12. To the power of our years are 7 years. We know it's 7 years. And again, the compound period is 12. Now, it's going to be helpful if we have a calculator with this. So I'm going to bring in a calculator. There we go. I've already done a couple of the calculations. I better go back to that. So FV is equal to... we still have 2,852. 0.0318 divided by 12. I've already done it. You'll see in the calculator down there. Becomes 0.00265. And when we add 1 to it, it becomes 1.00265. And you can just follow along with your calculator to get that. We also did 7 times 12, which is 84. So to the power of 84. And the next line of my calculator, I'm writing in this value, and I'm actually going to put it to the power of, there we go, to the power, did I do it? Of 80. Oh, this guy isn't working all of a sudden. Let's refresh this page. Rewrite the number, 1.00265. to the power of, there we go, 84. And right away it gives us our answer. So I can write that in. Future value is equal to 2,852. I just calculated this part. This becomes 1.24895. And I mean, you can make this as precise as you like. I'm going to then take that answer and multiply it by 2,852. And we end up with a future value of $3,562 and 1 cent, we'll say, and 1 cent. So there's our future value for option one. Let's do option two. Option two, I should have wrote a 1 here. Option two, our future value is equal to, we still have the same present value, 2,852. 1 plus. This time the interest rate is a little different. The interest rate is 4% divided by 100, so to raise the decimal is 0.04. Divided by, the compound period is actually just 1 in the other situation. It's only compounded annually, so far less often. Which means when we times it by the years, 7 times 1, I'm just going to write 7 in because 7 times 1 is going to be 7. Also, I was kind of running out of space. So, let's continue. FV is equal to 2,852. 0.04 divided by 1 is just 0.04. When I add that to the other one, it becomes 1.04. So I just calculate that inside of the brackets very quickly, and that goes to the power of 7. And let's do this in our calculator again. So we'll go to the next line. And I can write the whole thing in 2,852 multiplied, and I'll set up a set of brackets, 1.04. I can close those brackets, and then I can say that to the power of 7. And there we go. Our future value is equal to $3,753.04 approximately. Now, the question was, how much more does option 1 make? So I have to take option 1, 3,562 and 1 cent, and subtract it from 3,753.04. And what's going to happen here? Do I have both of them? Oh, I do. Amazing. Can I take this value? Oh, I think I can. Let's copy it. Beautiful. And I cannot. Oh, well. Okay, write it again. 3,562.01. I'm going to subtract a bigger value. So what's going to end up happening is, if you are quick enough with your math here, is you're going to get a negative value because option 1 is making less money. So option 1 makes negative $191.03 more. Or in other words, it makes $191.03 less than option 2. So option 2 is actually your better situation in this case. Okay, so if you ever get a question like how much does option 2 make more than option 1, just make sure you take option 2 first and subtract by option 1. It's actually going to be important because this one was specific. I want to know how much more option 1 makes. Well, it actually makes a negative amount more. In other words, it's making less. Okay?